What's up, guys? So I've got a smile on my face because I just realized I tried recording this and my mic was muted. So we're going to be going into the Seattle Seahawks again. Seattle Seahawks offensive playbook where we go going into gun bunch tight end. First, the audibles real fast. Get those out of the way. You can see on the screen right here, inside switch, inside zone, curl flat corner, and drive. The play you're always going to be coming out in is PA boot over. We won't be using that a whole lot, but occasionally we will, especially if they're into cover 2 or cover 3 hard flat. So we're just going to come out first. We're going to be working in the curl flat corner for this video. Then we'll get into inside switch and drive as well as we get into it. So first, let's start into cover 3, or we will work our way down. So the setup for cover 3 and cover 2 are going to be different. Cover 4 and cover 3 are going to be basically the same depending on where you're going against. You want to fade X, and you want to smart route the in route on your tight end, and then block your running back. And then we're going to go ahead and snap the ball. Now, depending if they shade up and over the top, which creates cloud flats, you're going to have the underneath out route open. Now, let's say we're going to man up. They're catching on to that. Okay, he's going to keep throwing that corner out. Well, I'm going to take it away manually. That's a problem. So we're going to go ahead, set it up. You've got this delayed in route. This is why I like smart routing. If it's first and 5, like second and 5, third and 5, then I just do a simple in route. Now, if it's first and 10, second and 10, third and 10, I do a smart routed in route. Now, if it's third and 15 or something ridiculous like that, or even longer, don't smart route it because it's going to be too far down the field, and then the middle third's going to cover it instead, which you really don't want. So again, the smart routed in route is for like first and 10 to like the 13, second 13, that range within there. 15 and less, pretty much. So let's say, okay, he's going to manually guard it. All right, go ahead. By all means, go ahead. Dot. Rat catch, turn up field, and then avoid all unnecessary hits. Okay, I know exactly what you're going to do now. You know what? I'm going to man this guy. I'm going to man this guy up, and then I'm going to act like I'm going to follow the in route, right? Well, unfortunately, that ain't going to work out too well for you. Because the tight end, especially if they just decide to man it up, unless there's a linebacker that has good man coverage, a tight end's going to be able to break it, especially if you have somebody like Tony Gonzalez. Now, this is going to play it pretty darn good, but you can see that the the linebacker isn't able to keep up with Calvin Ridley. We just get sacked. There's nothing you can do about that. So if they man up a linebacker to like a top tier receiver, for example, if you remove Julio Jones into the middle receiver and then Calvin Ridley into the slot, Julio Jones is just going to toast that linebacker that they man him up to. Now, let's say they put their safety, they man up their safety, then they deep half another safety. Well, that fade route is going to get open against the sidelines if you pass lead it to the sideline. Don't pass lead up, pass lead it to the left, and then it's going to be open. That takes care of cover 3. Next, we're going to go into cover 2. Oops, wrong one. Next time, we're going to go into cover 2. So you can see right here. Now, in game, I don't know what the deal is, but in game, it's going to play a lot better than it will in practice mode. In fact, I've got a video that shows that this just utterly destroys cover 2. So let's just go ahead and show you guys right now. This is a simple high-low with a smash concept behind it. You can see if they're going to be playing over the top, and the over top all of a sudden plays really well, then you've got the underneath route. So let's go and do this. Audible back into cover 2. And you can fit the corner route in. It's just going to be a little delayed. So we're going to go and block a running back because it's useless. It's going to be a lot longer to develop than what you might think. And you can see right there, dot. Touchdown, actually. If you guys are really questioning it, go check out my other cover 2 beater out of this particular, actually this exact play, and you guys will see that I just toasted it. In fact, this previous game, go check that out as well, down below in the description. Shows that I just killed this guy's cover 2 again and again and again, just running this play. So if you don't believe me, go check that out, and there is proof enough. So that is cover 2's pretty darn simple. High-low is what we're looking for. Now, cover 4, I want to be very careful on. Cover 4 quarters and cover 4 palms will play this very well, especially if they shade underneath and turn those quarter flats into hard flats. You will then be boxed. So attacking a cover 4 quarters and a cover 4 palm is going to be different from a cover 4 drop or a cover 4 drop show 2. Cover 4 drop or drop show 2 are specifically zoned. There's no matching principle behind it. They're just playing their zones and zones only. So let's just go and get straight into cover 4 quarters. I'm not going to go in both palms and quarters simply because it's just a lot. But for attacking each, it's going to be different. First off, cover 4 quarters is a match defense. Palms is going to be a little different because they palm or they hand it off, and they'll play the underneath stuff pretty darn well. So for a cover 4 quarters or cover 4 palms, what we're looking for is we're looking to create a drive concept. What I mean by that is you can do two things. You can either put Sanu Senior on a smart routed in route, like a 10-yard in route, or you can put Julio Jones on that 10-yard in route. And then one or the other has to be on the drag. So we're going to do this. We're going to put Julio Jones. Oops, I'll get the wrong control. We're going to put Julio Jones on a smart routed in route, a 10-yard in route. And then we're going to put Sanu Senior on a drag route. Very simple. And we're going to go ahead. You could do two things. You can fade your tight end to help pull that quarter up, or you can block him. I'm going to go ahead and fade him. And then Calvin Ridley, it doesn't really matter. We're not going to be looking for Calvin Ridley anyways. And you can see right there, you have, I believe that was Julio Jones. You have Julio Jones for that easy low ball pass. So that's a very simple way to attack a cover 4 quarters. Cover 4 drop is going to be very similar to cover 3 or cover 2. So a cover 4 drop, again, it's just zones specifically. There's no match principle behind it. They're just playing their zone assignments. So it's going to be the same way as if we were attacking a cover 3. We're going to fade X. We're going to smart route in route. We're going to do a 10-yard in route with a Hooper. I don't know his first name. And then we're going to be looking for the corner out again every single time. Now, again, if they take it away from with the user, then you've got that in route. A cover 4 ain't so good about coming in the middle. You got to have a really good user to do so. So just go ahead and say they did that. They're taking away the corner out there. I'm going to man them up just to represent it. So we're going to go ahead and set this up like that. And look. Dot. Every single time. So that takes care of the first part for this little offensive mini scheme. Next, we're going to be going into drive, and then we're going to go. I need to remember all the plays. Inside zone is going to be very brief. It's pretty simple. Inside switch and drive are going to be the next video. Inside zone, simple and effective, especially in the red zone. So we will see you guys in those next videos. Until next time, guys, get into the lab. This has been T Meister. See ya.